With fans finally officially coming back for full time, I thought this was the best opportunity for me to discuss why I love wrestling and why I love professional wrestling and the sport itself. I don't know, man. I just felt like it was the right time to discuss it. This was probably the best time due to the fact that everybody's coming back and everything is starting to become normal again. And I just thought it was the best time for me to actually discuss as to why I believe wrestling is so great. And for me, wrestling has had a very special place in my heart since I was a little child. It definitely, changed of what it is now. It's not the same of how good it was before. But everything about it, the characters, the storylines, the wrestling, everything about it is just so cool. Yes, it's scripted, and I know people love to say it's fake and this and that. Sure, it's scripted, but it's good, and it's just so fun to watch. It's like watching a TV show. It's not real, it's scripted, and you still love it and you're still entertained by it. And that's how I feel about wrestling. Yeah, sure, this is technically a sport, and people don't like fake sports and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's supposed to be entertaining like every other sport. Now, I'm not saying it's the best because, it's definitely not. But the one thing you can say about wrestling is that it doesn't have an off season like every other sport does. It has this thing where it has to be at a high level all year long. So that's why I truly think that it's really disrespected, and I feel like people need to respect the wrestlers and the business itself because it's not as easy as everybody believes it is. And that what makes it so cool. It's so cool to see all these great wrestlers and these great characters make this whole big thing come alive and bring everybody together just to watch it. It's insane, especially with crowds. It's just so cool to connect with everybody else. And it's crazy as you don't even have to actually talk to the people next to you for you guys to connect on this level. And that's what I love about wrestling, man. You don't have to say anything. You can just cheer for who you want to cheer. You can boo who you want to boo. At the end of the day, it's just fun to just be there and have a great time. You don't have to take it as serious as people think you need to. You can be there just to make fun of it. You can be there to actually be in love with it like I am. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's still entertaining. And it's just cool to see the interactions they have with the fans. Everything about it just seems to be great. I'm not saying that wrestling 24/7 is the best content. There's definitely spots, most of the time now, currently, that it's really dry and it seems like they're not even, trying to make good storylines or good wrestling or good pay-per-views. Obviously, that's not how it is, but I still like it. I don't know why. It's just has this whole thing. It's just like it's toxic, I can make fun of it and say how bad it is, but at the same time I can't stop watching it. It's a bad addiction, but it's a good one at the same time because it's not really hurting anybody. It's just there. And things can really tragic things can happen, and it sucks that it's real life issues like Chris Benoit, but we're not going to really discuss it. But besides that, yes, wrestling isn't as good as it used to be. There is no Stone Cold, there is no Rock, there is no Attitude Era anymore. I get that, and I miss those times. I miss the Ruthless Aggression Era, but now that it's PG, it still has great content if you actually just sit there and enjoy it instead of critiquing it and thinking back to the old days, because that's what messes up professional wrestling. Everybody looks back at the old days like, damn, it used to be better at this time. I don't know why you watch it now. Yes, it was better at that time, but now we have to just acknowledge what it is today. It's still professional wrestling at the end of the day. So it's not like, it's a whole big difference. Yeah, different characters and different storylines and different entertainment wise, but it's all about adapting. And WWE and the rest of professional wrestling learn to adapt of what it is in, this type of century. It's not the same thing as before. And this time, It's all about amazing storytelling. It's about the heartwarming stuff. It's about the underdog stories, the dream come trues, stuff like that. It's that type of stuff that goes on in wrestling today, and it's so heartwarming, and it shows that with hard work, no matter what you are, no matter what job, with hard work you can make it big time, just like how Daniel Bryan did with the underdog story. Stuff like that is what brings wrestling fans together and what makes wrestling so awesome to watch. And it's just insane that people disrespect it, but I love it for what it is. It's just so fun to watch. It's entertainment. It's just, that's what it is. And I love every single minute of it, even if the storylines or the show is dry. At the end of the day, I somehow come back and watch it and come to this channel to discuss it. I wouldn't have made this channel if I didn't love wrestling. So I had to make this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think, man. Do you guys still love wrestling? Do you guys, hate wrestling? Let me know what you guys think. Anyways, guys, this has been NezReacts, and see you in my next video. I love you guys.